All right, what is up, guys? It is me, USM Janos, back on the host for an exciting day of Wednesday Valorant this time. This is going to be, well, it was a hard decision. Let me go ahead and start by saying that. It was a hard decision to decide which game we're going to stream today, but we've decided to stream Valorant as this is their first time. This is their debut of our Valorant Gold team. So guys, be prepared for that. We got a fun matchup coming up. We've got USM Layla and Ecstasy on. Yeah, we're on. All good. But they'll be casting for you guys tonight. If the Valorant match ends early and the league match is still running, we will switch. But otherwise, we're currently setting up to record it, get a replay of the game, or spectate and record it while it's happening. And we will post it on our YouTube, so any League of Legends fans who are wanting to see the team, you'll be able to see it on YouTube. Of course, with the socials, of course, we have a YouTube, if you don't already know, USM Eagle Esports, USM Esports. Also follow our Twitter. We post a lot of updates, graphics on games, times, any updates that may happen. So check us out at USM Esports on Twitter. Check out our Discord. If you're ever interested in getting involved in either esports or production or just want some people to talk to. And of course, follow our Twitch so you can always be notified. Hit that bell, ring that bell, and get some notifications for when we're good. And so tonight for the Valorant team, we're going to have Mika, Kiku. Oh, I said it again. Kiko. My bad. Sorry, Kiko. Mika, Kiko, Taz, T4, and Riot, a former Overwatch player, but now Valorant player. So Riot Overwatch, shout out. So looking to be, these are our heavy hitters in the Valorant section. Valorant Gold, these are the big dogs, basically. So be prepared to see all that, see some good gunplay. On Monday, we saw our Valorant Black team fall, and our Rocket League Black team fall in their season, maybe first season games, second game. We also saw our Rocket League Gold team pull out a stunning victory. Well, not really stunning, but more of a dominant victory over UC. And that was a really exciting game. We sure enjoyed that. If you guys are ever interested in getting hype with us on the Rocket League cast, be sure to tap in. We always are very, very hype, and we're getting more creative as the days go. So check out some nice goal celebrations when they happen. But of course, it's been, oh, we have an interview also? Okay, well, we'll go ahead and do that then. No, okay guys, real fast, as the interview comes on. I'm Silver 2, 45 LP, I did not update you on Monday. Silver 2, 45 LP, I'm hitting gold this season. I believe it can happen. I took my first L in the arena today, but it's okay. I am prepared to bounce back and fight hard, and I will keep you guys updated. But for now, I'm going to have the team captain, the coach, pretty much the Valorant, founder, pretty much, at the USM team. So here she is, Coach Mika.
Okay.
So.
Hello, everyone.
Season debut. How are you guys feeling going into this? You've seen the USM Black team play. What are you going to try going into this match?
Going into this match, I feel like all of Team Gold, we're really excited to play. We've waited so long to play, so now that we're actually about to get ready to play, we're really excited about that. So going in, we're going to give it our all. There's
a lot to look forward to, of course. Do you have any, issues maybe like the first season or the debut, shivers, any nervousness you're feeling as you're going in?
I think we're all definitely nervous, but I feel like we're just gonna capitalize off of that and turn our nervousness into something that just makes us play better. We're definitely all nervous, though. We all have those first game shivers, but that just makes us want to win more. So.
And you've seen the USM Black Valorant team going for I believe are they 0-2 or 0-1 right now?
They are 0-1 if you're counting the
not activation games. Yeah.
So it's 0-1.
So they did go down, but you guys have had a lot of activation games. Have you been using any of the VODs from their gameplay to assist you guys?
Yeah, so definitely, actually, both teams have been involved in multiple scrims. We like to use those VODs to kind of see what our problems are and use those to improve. We've been busy making strategies and everything for each map, so that's really what we've been going over for the season to start. And once it starts, you'll definitely be able to see all of that come into play. You'll definitely be able to witness that tonight.
And tonight, is there anyone that we really need to be focusing on? Is there anyone prepared to hard carry if the situation permits?
I feel like each of us have a specific role in hard carrying. Like if we're talking about fraggers, you'll probably see Taz frag. You'll probably see Tsukiko frag. If we're talking about people that like to operate on their utility, that's where Riot comes in. That's where I kind of come in. And if you'd like to see people that are just clutch gods, then you can just count on Riot and T4 for that.
Excellent. And a question. You guys probably have worked on communication in your practices and your scrims. You guys are now going to be sharing the stage with a League of Legends team, and no, they aren't being streamed. You guys are going to be dealing with competing communication. How do you guys plan on getting through this?
Honestly, I feel like we are very heavy communicators. So when we say something, it kind of just goes through our head. Like we also have that built up team synergy though. So we're kind of able to, I won't say read each other's minds necessarily, but we can definitely read the map. We have our map awareness and we have our team synergy. And on top of that, if we're lacking any comms, that's what we'll just use to refer to playing and making sure we get those comms out effectively.
I have heard from Tazbot that this is not the first time you guys have played together. This is been a long time coming.
Yeah.
In reality, you guys have pretty much played with each other for several months or years before this.
Yeah, we've been playing ever since around I'd say April. That's when the first Valorant team kind of like founded, and then it just grew after that. But that's when we really started around April, and we've been playing ever since.
Well, there's a lot to look forward to. We're really excited to see the debut of this gold team. It's not going to be an easy matchup from what I've heard.
Yeah,
From
definitely.
the production manager and guys who are briefing me, my whole guys who are briefing me on the situation.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to see how you guys handle yourselves on the debut. Win or loss.
Yeah.
There's always some good things to take away, and there's always things that can be fixed. So really, the best I can say for the pregame is best of luck.
Thank
and
you.
I hope everything goes well.
Yeah, thank you. We're definitely going to give it our all. So y'all should definitely stay tuned. Y'all should definitely be looking for our performance because y'all will be surprised about what happens.
And guys, be on the lookout for this team. We got a lot of bright personalities here. Very, very bright personalities. Probably one of the funniest teams at Eagle Esports. I've actually had the honor to interview a lot of you, but I've interviewed Taz on multiple occasions. Really, really funny guy. So be on the lookout for these guys tonight. All viewers, if there's any Mika or Kiko armies, we've got the Salas army, the Connor army. If there's any other people, any huge support groups coming in, make sure to tap in the chat. And we're going to be having an exciting game of Valorant coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to the production manager, and he, in turn, will hand it over to the casters. So guys, thank you for coming out, and stay tuned for the game. It should be starting here pretty soon, and I will be here for the post game. But until then, enjoy the show, and we'll see you guys then.
See ya.
All right, hi, I'm USM Cal, and this is...
My name is Kelvin. So we are experiencing some delays with Rochester, New York. We haven't figured out the map bans yet, but also they haven't checked in yet. So we're just experiencing, like I said, a little bit of a delay. But other than that, we should get results soon and try to figure out the map bans very soon.
All right. So, do you have any expectations for the match?
I really, really want them to win because I was checking up their players and they have Radiance and the rest of them are Ascendants.
We have some Ascendants on the team.
Oh, sorry, Iridescence. Sorry.
Ascendant.
Is that really?
It's
Oh,
Ascendant.
my bad. Sorry, yeah, Ascendants and Radiance. But I'm more worried about the Radiant players than anything else because they seem to have more knowledge than anything else in terms of like both teams. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I understand where you're coming from. I have some faith in our team, and of course, I want us to win as well.
Oh yeah. We have a pretty good lineup. We have Kiko, Mika, Taz, Riot,
and T4.
And T4, which are started, and they're all really good, especially Riot. I'm expecting a lot of things from Riot. He's insanely good.
He
I
is
love how
really
he plays.
good.
Although he looks like
He's
he's
a great-
not having fun when he's playing. He's just
He does not look like he's having a great time, but he's a very good team player, which I think is something that's
And
really
he's very
valuable.
kind. Sweetest guy. Yes. What
And I
about-
think the team chemistry among the team is
Oh yeah, it's very strong.
really good.
They know when to joke around and then they know when to be serious.
when to be serious.
But what do you expect from this team today?
We're picking maps right now.
Okay, nice. We just got news that they're picking
Picking
maps
maps?
right now. I should be getting that very shortly, so I could announce which team banned which map and what map they chose in the end. But sorry, continue.
I'm expecting to see some good plays. Of course, hopeful for a win. I expect to see, obviously, the team chemistry come into play, see them playing together, holding each other, playing as a team and not necessarily going off alone or wasting time, util,
Oh, yeah.
when it's not valuable to the team.
Yeah, with this team, they know to look at each other's backs. Like they know to
Right.
look behind each other. And the difference between Team Black and Team Gold, and I'm not trying to be talking bad or anything. Team Black, y'all are really good. It's just y'all kind of struggle with just watching each other's backs. Now with
Team
Team
players,
Gold,
yeah.
it's like they're holding the right angles. They're holding every angle possible. That way,
Right.
they ensure that if their teammate dies, they know exactly where to look.
Where it came from and
Yes,
how
exactly.
to, how to
handle
trade
the
that kill.
situation, how to trade it, everything. Yeah, and like you said, using util, taking up space on every site. Just making sure they push in and they don't waste any time.
Right.
Because you don't want to give a chance for the other team to instantly rotate and then the whole team is there.
And
all of a
then
sudden.
right.
So, yeah. What map do you think our team would choose?
I have a feeling our team would ban Fracture.
Yeah, everyone hates that map.
Yeah.
Literally. I hate it. So yeah.
Yeah. I'd be willing to bet our team is very comfortable on Ascent and may swing toward choosing Ascent. But I'm not sure there's a team that isn't comfortable on Ascent, so I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that's a wise decision.
Everybody really likes Ascent. It's going to be a hard match if they end up choosing that map because this is where a lot of people tend to lean towards on playing every time.
Right.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but I feel like they're going to choose Icebox. I don't know why. It's such a weird map to play on, but I feel like just
Actually,
to
I
be
kind of
random-
understand it. I
Just to be
understand it.
random, they probably
They
choose
might
it.
play Icebox. They could. I mean, of course, we can't read their minds,
Yeah.
but I'd be willing to bet it's not going to be Pearl or Fracture.
Oh, yeah, no. And there was an update, actually. Pearl had some changes on it
Yeah.
as well. So,
A few of the silly corners got cut out.
Yeah, they got cut out. And not only that, the Stinger got a slight buff.
Slight buff. It's.
It's still kind of the same.
I mean,
but
it's worth the price now,
Yeah,
at least.
especially for Reyna players, they'll definitely love that.
Yeah.
I know I do. It's very fun to use it. Yes, I like it. I like the new update. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any update on the map bans.
That they banned Breeze.
Oh, they banned
Breeze is
Breeze.
banned.
Nice.
Actually,
Which
that's
team
valid.
banned
That's
that?
extremely valid.
USM banned.
Oh, we banned that too. Okay, we banned
Team
Breeze.
USM.
The thing about Breeze though is that there's very, if you don't control mid, you're pretty much not going to be able to control the other side. At least that's how I feel. Mainly because it's easy to maneuver through mid without having anybody there, if you know what I'm saying.
Right,
So you can get to a
right.
site quicker and then pick off everybody else one by one if they're already on site. you
Right.
know?
And so on Breeze, there's a lot of open angles,
That too,
which
yeah.
I can kind of understand why that would be a banned map. We have one of our players dancing in the lab. Icebox is banned by
Rochester, New York,
Rochester.
banned Icebox. Okay, dang. There goes my prediction. That sucks.
We're still looking at, I mean, if we exclude Fracture and Pearl, we're still looking at Bind, Ascent, Haven. I could see them playing on Bind.
Yeah, Bind is a really, I personally like that map mainly because of how, how do I say it? Like, you can defend it really good if you have a KJ. KJ can hold
If you
B side
have
down by himself.
Killjoy, Cypher,
Literally, yep.
pretty much any Sentinel can hold down
Yeah,
a site all by themselves, mostly just B site. But
Yeah, if you know where to put your stuff as KJ or Cypher, you will literally have one side down and the
you
rest
have
of your
B
team can
site
be on the other
altogether.
side. Yep, that's what I really like about
And,
Bind.
there's not too much about mid control on Bind either.
Oh yeah, there's really not.
I mean,
Except for
there's
like,
a little bit in between hookah, and then there's the mains, and then there's
First map is going to be Haven.
first map is Haven for
nice.
picked by USM.
Haven. That's not a bad choice. I really like that map.
I can say
as
I
well.
know USM Tazbot is really comfortable on Haven.
Oh yeah, he likes using the ops too, doesn't he? We can
Yeah.
expect some plays with an op from Tazbot for sure.
So what agents do you think everyone's gonna play on Haven?
For sure, we're gonna have an Omen. I feel like we might have a KO.
A KO, yeah, I
Yeah.
could see a KO.
Mainly for the
Chamber.
shutdown. Chamber as well. I know Kiko.
We'll probably be on Chamber.
Kiko, yeah, will probably be on Chamber. He usually plays on that map.
I think we can
Team-
expect Taz to be on Omen.
Taz be on Omen? Yeah, oh yeah, Taz will be on Omen. Yeah. I know for a fact Riot might play either Breach or Brimstone.
Could be Viper even.
Or Viper, yeah. Just for the Viper walls.
But he has been playing Initiator a lot more recently, so he could be playing like a Sova KO Sky type.
Yeah, that
agent.
team hill will come in clutch just in case, especially for team fights.
Right.
You just can't get caught with your pants down using a hill like this and just
Just
domed.
woo,
Yeah, literally.
And then all of a sudden somebody's up behind you.
Yeah, no. Can't be having that. Let's see.
Alright.
Yeah.
We are still waiting on Rochester to join the lobby. Interesting. Well,
How do you think our Omen will play this match?
who do I think our Omen will play this match?
Tazbot.
I think Tazbot will be getting some frags. I know he's pretty known to frag on Team Gold.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna be wandering around a lot, especially with the Omen, mainly because of the teleports.
Teleports, yes.
We just found out the rest of the picks. What was the second one?
Second map will be Ascent,
Third map is Bind.
and the third map is Bind, which means our predictions were actually spot
Bind
on.
is a very good map. Yeah, I'm surprised. Wait, Ascent also got picked, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
Ascent will be
Haven,
second
and
map.
Bind. Yeah. Wow, that was nice.
Yeah.
Picked attack.
Oh, we got a tag for Ascent.
On
Okay.
Ascent, USM will be playing attack first, which is actually, I think, a really good idea. I think Ascent is a pretty defenders-based map. So if
Yeah.
you take the weaker side first and you're behind, you still have the hope.
Yeah, you
Like
have the hope of
you have
coming back.
you have the mind that's like, oh, I
Yeah.
can definitely bring this back in the second half.
Yeah, you just gotta be really careful because if you end up tied up, you're gonna have to keep playing defend and attack, and,
And
it might
and
just go on
defend
for
and
a
attack.
long time. Especially if we're playing 3 games.
Best of three.
Hopefully,
And
our
I want to
team-
be out of here before 10 p.m.
Yeah, me too. Trust
My
me.
bedtime is 9:30, so viewers, if I get tired and fall asleep on stream, that's why.
Hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully our team sweeps the other team. Although they have Radiance, I know for a fact our team really has a good communication. For sure.
Our team definitely is good at communicating. They're great. Like, they work together really well. I believe in the pregame show, Mika mentioned that they've been playing together for a while now.
Oh yeah.
Which
yeah.
I think is going to be like a really big benefit.
I believe since summer.
Yes, since
like
April.
even before like the semester started actually. So yeah,
Yes,
they've been
I believe she said they've been playing since late April, maybe
Wow.
mid-April.
yeah they've been putting that grind, and that way they can be ready for these games, especially facing up
And
Radiance.
they know each other's play styles
Yeah.
pretty well.
I'm looking to see good call-outs on these matches.
Definitely.
I know for a fact they have a lot more knowledge than Team Black, but Team Black is a really, really new team. And I'm not trying to talk bad about y'all.
No, that's
Y'all-
okay.
Y'all did great.
That's
your
okay.
last
I
games, I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't play. So.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, either way, your team did great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It all comes down to.
I was surprised to see that SmackDown on Pearl.
Huh?
I was surprised to see the SmackDown on Pearl the second
Oh
game.
yeah. I think our team just kind of slowed down that day on the second map because they put all their in on the first map and they just kind of got tired the second one. So it happens. But all in all, Team Black is getting better.
Team
Yeah.
Black is making a lot of progress.
The only reason why Team Gold is how they are is because they've been
they've been playing
a long time.
longer,
They
right?
know what to do. It just comes with time. Knowledge comes with time, and practice. So it just
Time,
yeah.
practice, playing together with your team, figuring out how everybody plays, what everybody does, what everybody tends to do. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess the viewers on stream can see that T4 is actually wearing a suit right now. That is a dapper young gentleman that you can see in the camera.
He's always wearing a suit, especially for game days, or especially like for our game, for Team Gold game days, or scrims, or Team Black game days. He's always just watching y'all, literally, in a suit. He's just there.
In a suit.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it's quite enjoyable, actually. Just walk in and see a man wearing a suit.
Oh yeah. Now we can see Rochester, New York getting into the lobby finally. Took them a minute, but it's okay.
They're
Just waiting
joining,
on one more
which
person.
is good. Which is good.
Is USM Mika, is she Team Gold's captain or leader? Or
I believe
IGL,
she's
sorry?
the. I believe she is the
The
IGL.
IGL? Okay, I'm expecting a lot from her. Who do you think she'll play for this game?
On Haven, I'm not entirely sure actually.
I wish I could have seen the lineups for this map because I know she usually posts the comp for each map.
Like a recommended comp.
Yeah, like a recommended
What's
comp.
considered the meta. And then they go from there and figure out
But I've
how they
noticed-
can best adapt to that comp.
Yeah, but I've
or
noticed, like-
how they can best adapt that comp to them.
Oh yeah, like to counter them in some way or like just have an upper hand over them.
Right.
But I've noticed that amisha Team Black has been having a lot of liberty with the characters that they can play. I know for a fact, Misha on Team Black, she's able to play Jet, Raze, and Neon, I
Neon.
believe, which are her like comfort characters. But she's also a duelist. But it like helps the team a lot when you have somebody that's
When you have somebody that you know how to play.
yeah, exactly.
And you can
so,
play that person.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like everybody else on the team also got like a comfort character or like a nearly close to being a comfort character. Except for you, I believe you got KO, didn't you? Yeah, it's okay because you can make that your comfort character eventually.
I have been playing KO a lot more, trying to get more comfortable. But Team Gold, I know that Kiko plays KO, but I believe he is the resident chambermaid.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah. And
I'm not
know,
sure what exactly to expect from that.
Hopefully, good plays, good teleportations
Good
as
plays,
well.
of course,
Good
of
placements on his
course.
teleports. Hopefully he doesn't like teleport and there's someone right behind him,
And there's
just like
somebody
staring at him.
standing right on the
Yeah,
teleport.
with a knife too. Just okay, nice. Wow. Oof. That would be really bad for
That
for,
would be
for
bad.
a montage.
Would it be possible to get the chat up to respond before the game starts?
As in like the stream chat?
Yeah.
That's a very good question for Aiden. Oh.
Oh, it looks like the game is starting
Looks like we're
actually,
starting.
so
Yeah.
no need.
All right, so our team. So far we got Chamber. Nice. Ride is going KO. Mika's
This
trying to
is
decide between
interesting.
Fade and Reyna. Looks like she's probably going to choose.
All right.
Okay,
So
we
we're
got a Brimstone,
looking at a.
KO, and
We
Chamber.
see our KO Brim
Oh, and look at
Chamber.
that. Kiko didn't go Chamber. Taz actually went Chamber. So
And we see Riot playing Initiator, which
Oh, yeah,
I
so-
did mention he's been doing a lot more recently,
Yeah.
so that makes a lot of sense.
gonna stick to Brimstone. That's good. Now we're just
Of
waiting
course,
on
Chambers
Mika.
is viable on every map, so it's
yeah.
going to be expected to have a chamber
Oh yeah, most definitely.
in every map.
I believe Mika and Kikars are probably just gonna decide on probably going Fade or sticking with Raze.
Raze, yeah.
Nice.
All right,
then
and we've
the
got a
enemy
KO,
team-
Brim, and it looks like they're going to have a chamber and a Fade, and then another duelist. So it looks like the team comps are pretty consistent. They're running a double Initiator, Controller, Duelist, and Sentinel, which is
Oh no, it's
okay.
I'm pretty okay actually. So they got a Brimstone, Phoenix, KO, Chamber, and probably a Fade.
Fade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she hasn't locked in yet. Maybe she might do a switch up.
She's got
and-
1 second, so.
Yeah, she's Fade. Nice. Okay.
All right, so we're looking at almost the same team comp.
Yeah, actually, surprising. I'm surprised someone's actually playing a Phoenix on this map. I don't know. You don't really see that a lot.
Yeah.
So,
I guess in terms of duelists, having that extra, those 2 extra flashes
the
would actually be
blinds,
quite
yeah,
nice.
and the extra wall too to bring
Yeah.
up when you're pushing on site or when you're defending, just in case the enemy team is coming in there.
Right.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that Phoenix is gonna play out for them. Let's
We
see.
are attacking first on Haven. I wonder if they're going to do the typical Haven thing that you see in a lot of casual and competitive matches, which is just push A first.
But see, that might be easier to read up on. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it's
so-
the wisest move, but it is the most common move.
Yeah. It seems to me that they
And it
might
looks
be
like they're
pushing through.
3-stacking A.
Yeah, but it seems like
no,
they might
it
be
looks like
pushing
their Phoenix is
through,
rotating back.
Through B, so they're probably gonna be near garage and then through window. So they might
Looks
just
almost like
make
a
their way
default
slowly.
push.
Yeah. Or it seems that they're probably gonna. Well, they have bomb near like the entrance towards garage. Okay. I see we got their Brimstone holding that window in garage, and then our KO, their KO is kind of sticking near the rotation, but also on C just to make sure
Right.
no one comes up on there. We got our Chamber over there, slowly making his way towards C long. We see our Raze,
so
Brimstone,
slightly.
and Fade slowly pushing up towards garage, trying to
Garage
make sure they don't
towards
get
C.
picked off,
One by
by the
one.
Brimstone.
Yeah, it looks.
All right, we got our
and
Fade
they're
dogging
using
into
their
the
util,
garage.
right?
Oh, they better be
We
careful
see
with
one
that
on
flank. All right,
site.
Brimstone's circling towards C. Nice pick on the KO. Got our
We're
Fade,
looking
but
like
we got a
T4
trade, so that's
getting
really
a kill.
nice. Our KO's making his way to plant at C, but that's giving the enemy team a little bit more time to rotate. They're pushing through garage, Brimstone, and I believe Raze. Chambers making his way through garage as well on the enemy team. Okay, our
It's looking
KO
like
got
a
picked off
4v3.
by the Brimstone. It's okay. They're defusing. Nice pick on the Brimstone on the enemy team.
It looks like T4
Aw,
was
she
holding.
got traded. He
Unfortunately,
got caught
it
down with
looks
this knife out.
like they got that
Goes the whole
diffused
team.
through the smoke.
It's okay though. They're very slow on rotating though, so that just
Right.
gives our team knowledge that they're gonna take a minute to rotate. They're pushing slowly onto point because we got the bomb off. If we can
Right.
plant and just hold angles, we'll be fine.
Yes, and we will have to try and maybe ping the spike in the future.
Oh yeah, most definitely, because he was just spraying. He thought that was someone was defusing, but he got caught. with
Somebody
his-
was diffusing, but I'm not sure if he knew exactly where the spike was planted. I'm not certain
Yeah.
exactly.
I believe it shows you on the map, doesn't it?
It does, but when you're spraying through, you have to look at where your crosshair is as well, because
Gotcha.
obviously if you're diffusing the spike, you're going to be crouched.
Yeah.
It
Okay, we
looks
see
like
our-
another default push. We have somebody holding to see if somebody pushes up through A, and then we've got, again, Chamber
One A long.
semi going C long.
Yeah, their Chambers watching A long,
Their
but our
Chamber,
team is slowly pushing through middle, probably heading towards B. But hopefully they see that Brimstone right there. But he knows that they're there, so now the 3 on C are gonna start making their way from the left side of B.
Onto B site, yeah.
They're staying in. They're
It
staying in that
looks
little
like they're
area.
getting-
Yep. Our Brimstone
They're
just
getting
got
cornered. They're being
eliminated.
pushed from both sides.
Nice pick on their Brimstone
getting
and their
good picks.
Chamber. taken out.
job.
Nice, good trades by our USM Mika. Nice, another kill by our
kill
Kiko.
from Kiko.
So we got our Phoenix. Their Phoenix, my bad, on the NM team. Oh, that was
And
a
that's
bad.
another. That's a double from Kiko
Nice.
to win the round.
Yes, very good job on that. He held that angle. In Phoenix, I don't know why he just walked in like that, but I mean, thank you for the W on that round.
He may have been out of blinds, may have been out of any util, but it
yeah.
still may not have been the wisest play to not even check his corners.
Exactly, yeah. Nice. As we can see, we got a sheriff, and the rest of them are classics. But it looks like
On
our
the enemy
team is
It looks like our team is bonusing with Spectres or purchasing Spectres.
Oh yeah. They shouldn't lose this round, as long as they're careful.
I certainly don't think
Oh.
so. With the weapon difference that our team has, the advantage that they have over the other team, just purely based on weapons, I think this should be a pretty.
Oh, look at this Brimstone. Look at
Easy
this Brimstone
round
in
to
mid.
win.
He's near windows. He's just gonna stay in that corner. Up in window. If they, that's a weird push. But if it catches our team off guard, it's gonna be bad. Our KO's not even looking into the window area. Oh, but he knows where he is now. The chamber's coming through
All right.
A long. They got to be careful with that flank. If our chamber just stays there for a little bit longer, he'll be able to take out that chamber. But he didn't. But now that chamber's pushing in from behind,
And we
from
have
windows.
a Brim Molly to stop that seaside push.
Okay, we got their KO and Phoenix and Chamber in the same area. They took, let's see, T4 just took out their Phoenix. That's great. That was just
We're
2
looking
against
at
5.
All of the enemy team coming through mid.
Yeah. T just got taken out, and our
KO Molly
KO
and
as well.
KO Sheriff.
Yeah, but it's okay. They were super low, so they couldn't really do anything except do some
we
damage.
do still have the numbers advantage.
Uh-oh, here we go. Just be smart about this. Nice. Don't look away. Nice, good job.
All right,
Great job on,
Good job,
on our fit on our
Mika.
team. That's 2-1.
that's a good clutch from Mika.
Nice, and we see that we have our Fate ult.
It looks
right
as though
away.
the other team is full buying, and it looks like our team is doing the same. So I think
Yes.
this round we should see more evenly matched weapons.
Now the enemy team has 2 ults. They have a Phoenix ult and a KO ult. I feel like in terms of when they start planning, that's when the KO is gonna probably
KO might
ult. Yeah, and
Or
Phoenix
if they
is probably
hear some
gonna,
kind of push,
That
KO
too,
might
yeah.
ult to slow that push.
Yes.
But the USM team does seem to be doing a fairly split push, so it might be even hard for KO to tell which site is actually being pushed.
Oh yeah. And if we see a KO knife from the enemy team, he probably, I don't know if he spotted our Fade, but he's sitting in Phoenix is sitting in a garage, and Brimstone is just chilling in B.
Right.
They got their KO also on C. And the Chamber's just keeping an eye on C.
Looks like they
A
have
long.
somebody pushing up very slowly or holding a main.
Okay, I need
Get a
to make
blind
sure he
going
looks. Okay, now is the Chamber teleported back to A, but he's probably called out that we're all heading towards A.
So we'll
But we don't see a rotate from the enemy team.
but we
They're-
have a
now they're
Fade
rotating.
ult.
Oh yeah.
to either slow their push or to push them back.
But now the enemy team is slowly rotating their way to A. Now here's
Looks
the
like
thing.
we've got one-headed heaven.
Oh, the Chamber's
the
heading heaven
rest
for,
CT.
for long. Yeah. Sorry, it's just, it took them a minute to start rotating. If the Chamber had called out to rotate instantly, they would have been able to meet our team and had an equal fight. But it
Yeah.
looks like their Phoenix is going to take out our
Looks like
Brimstone
their
and
retake
Raze.
is pretty good.
Okay, nice. Mika took out their Brimstone, but
Brimstone.
our KO and Faye got taken out in the process. Nice Tazbot. He got taken out, but he took one of them with him.
He was trying to find a weapon with ammo and kept finding
Empty
basically
clips.
empty guns.
Yeah. It's okay. I think we just panicked a little bit in that because, like I said, the enemy team is slowly rotating. They're taking their time to rotate.
They're waiting till they're all together
To push
retake
in.
site,
Yeah.
which is a good play on their end, but extremely unfortunate for Team USM.
Yeah. Now the thing about it is, though, we could have had the upper hand on that situation, mainly because that Chamber, like I said, if he probably called that, but they didn't rotate, as you could tell.
Right.
So if our team had just been more solid on that hold, they would have been able to dominate that and not let them, push them
Absolutely,
like
I
that.
agree.
KC. Phoenix and KO are looking in garage. They know that they're pushing in there. Our Fate is dogging in there, but
Holding the garage.
Oh, and KO's blinded team fired, and they have 2 people in that window in garage, but they're pushing back because they do not want to get clapped. It's okay. Their chamber's rotating towards
They're
C.
just a little scared.
Yeah. Now they know where they are. They need to be careful because our Fade is literally in the open a little bit right now. And she backed off. That's great. The enemy team's
It looks
Fade is
like
also
they all
rotating
seem
as
to
well.
Be in the same area.
Oh yeah, they're just little like crowding right there. They're keeping an eye on that garage
Oh.
window and that little entrance right there behind C, on back C, I mean.
Unfortunate for Riot. It looks like all 3 of them are pushing in.
But they let them retake site. That may have been a bad play. He sees them, but I believe.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there because Kiko should have been able to see the little highlight of the brimstone that was right
I
behind the
believe
side as
Kiko
well.
did.
Yeah, but I don't know if he was trying to shoot him or shoot somebody else on the bomb defusing. He was probably just trying to
But
stop them from
if
defusing
Kiko
instead.
saw him, it would have shown up on the mini map, which means the rest of the team also should have been able to kill that.
Yeah, that was a weird situation. They did let them take point really easily. They should have not done that. They should have just stayed in the and held angles instead of going far back to C long, because that was their downfall at that point.
Yeah, especially if they're gonna, or if it's previously been a play that they smoked that off and defuse.
Yep, exactly.
We
Okay,
have
we
Mika
see that
sending
we're heading towards A, but the
Prowler.
chamber teleported to A, but we see 3 of them now rotating towards A, and the other 2 are slowly
Looks
making
like
their way
A
there.
site is open. We've got one pushing into heaven, and then the rest standing CT waiting,
The chamber up in Haven.
I suppose, for a retake opportunity.
The chamber's up in Haven. Just
Got
make
Mika
sure.
getting caught by a nasty KO Molly lineup. We've got apparently 2 watching flank, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
that kind of makes no sense. I think they should just stay on point. Stop letting them take up space like that. If the rest of the team is there, they should be watching the main fights
That's
right
a
now.
good-
That was a good amount of trades, but like I said, our team is just giving them space.
That's really
yeah.
unfortunate from Riot.
And our Brimstone kind of making a weird flank here, but I think he's gonna make a play. Nice, he got the last kill though. Good job. Never mind, I'll take that back.
He made it.
Good job. Yeah, he made it in time. Nice. That was a
I
weird.
see him swinging or rocking the entire new Reaper collection out.
Oh yeah, nice. I feel like having 2 people holding that A long kind of.
It's looking like full buys from USM and barely a half buy from the Rochester team.
I think they're saving this round for sure.
Yeah, definitely a save.
'Cause they
And
can-
It's a wise decision on their part, of course. But the weapon difference this round, I think, is going to have a big impact on the outcome.
And as we see, our KO just spotted their Fade. Probably near A, yep. But he's just holding that angle. He's not pushing up. But now we see their Brimstone and our
Contact
Raze
from
in
the
mid
Rose
window.
and Pico.
And as you can see, our Brimstone's holding the angle near that window, but the Brimstone already made his way into the mid window, but now he backed off. He could have held that a little bit longer. But I see we got picks. We took out their KO, and they took out our KO. But that's okay.
Traded KOs.
Yeah, traded KOs, but that's okay.
We're looking at a minute left in the round. All right, it does look like they're pushing into C.
Yes, their Phoenix is staying near garage, and the Brimstone is staying in B, but I think they're slowly going to start rotating towards C because they probably called out that, yes, we're rotating.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
they're most likely
We
going to
have
be
a
prepared. They're going to
good
cut it.
stem beacon from Brim.
Oh yeah,
to-
now Phoenix and I believe that's
Nice
the
volley to
Brimstone are
prevent
cutting
rush.
through garage. They're waiting for the rest of them to get there, and the chamber's gonna be near and back C, waiting to get some picks. They're making the same play as they did last time, where they let them take up
Few
point,
pushing
but our Race
through
did stay on
garage and a
point.
few holding CT.
Our Race did stay on point. Hopefully we can get. No.
We have another smoke here.
Okay, nice. We got a trade on that point, but it's okay. They're defusing, but oh, they only halved it.
We've got T4 trying to peek out here.
Oh, and Mika getting a double
Got
kill,
kill
nice.
from Mika, but unfortunately it didn't win the round. Spike had already been defused.
Yeah, if they know that they couldn't, hold that area, they shouldn't have done that again. They should have just stayed on point.
If
held
this
angles.
is a consistent thing that's happening, I think.
Yeah, they've done
I
it
think
twice
needs
in
to
the
be
past.
addressed.
This was the third time they did it.
Yeah, this is the third
I
time.
believe.
And
I'm not sure.
It
But
was,
yeah.
I believe, also the third time. I'm not sure what the thought process is if it keeps happening and they keep letting it happen.
Exactly, because they're gonna be smoked off and they just won't be able to like. It's a
have Mika
50-50
not
chance that you
buying
could get
shields this
a kill
round.
with the spray if they're defusing bomb. But either way, it's not working if it's gonna.
We've got 2 holding C, 1 holding A, and
Nice. So Brimstone
that
is staying
is-
on
that
B.
is
Chamber is near. I forgot what that little area is called in the little corner down there in the cellar, sewers or whatever. I'm gonna call it sewers for now. Their Fade got taken out. Nice by
this is a good-
our Rays. Phoenix is probably gonna push near garage, but he's probably gonna just stay on. Oh no, never mind. He's rotating with the KO and Brimstone through back C. They're probably gonna head towards B.
towards B from
Yes.
the other.
But nice. Okay, so they're a little bit sandwiched. The KO's making his way to the
We
chamber to
have
back him up.
Chamber,
but
yep,
but
Chamber
the
waiting for backup from their Phoenix.
The Phoenix and Brimstone are pushing through the garage though to make that a quick flank, but our Chamber's keeping an eye on that, so hopefully he can take one of them out and call out that the other one's there. Our team is getting taken out one by one on B though. And nice try.
That was a nice try.
That's okay. They stayed on point though this time. They actually held angles. It caught them off guard a little bit when they were
Even
flanking.
despite the rank difference, Team Gold is holding up really well.
Oh yeah, despite the rank difference, I'm pleasantly surprised. It shows that our team, even though like it's
The
scary
team
to go up
chemistry,
against,
right.
good chemistry, but none of that. It shows that even though they may be Radiants, rank may not sometimes matter. As
Right.
long as you got good comms, good
Hey, every game
callouts.
is winnable. Every game is
Exactly, every game is winnable. Anything can happen in this game. Okay, I see our whole team is going through, gonna head
This
towards
is a
A.
full A push.
Yes.
And
We have no
interesting
ults, but they have a
Satchel from ways
KO,
to push
Fade,
some of
and
our team
Phoenix
backwards.
ults. Okay, I see Raze and Chamber pushing down through sewers, and then the rest of us are going through A long. Our Fade got
We've
taken
got
out by
one
their
kill.
Fade. That's okay. They're backing up, they're retreating, but that Brimstone really kind of wants to peek
It looks
the
like
sewers.
almost the entire Rochester team is or was holding A.
Oh, that's the thing though. They were holding different. Oh wow, the Brimstone took out 2 of our players. But that's okay. Anything can happen, like I said.
Right. Anything can happen. If any game is winnable, any round is winnable.
Oh yeah. Their Fade is looking at C long. Our Brimstone is in window. He sees the KO, takes him out.
Alright.
Phoenix and Chamber are near garage window. They're just holding that angle right there to make sure they don't go through there. Chamber's kind of like moving back and forth
It
through
looks as though
C.
they're going to try to push to C through garage.
Oh yeah. Oh, they see the Phoenix. They know where he is, and he
He's got a
blinds our
blind,
Chamber.
But he did
But
not
the
act on
Phoenix
that
does. Yeah,
blind.
the Phoenix does not commit. Yeah, thank you. They know where they are now. Their Brimstone and I believe that's their
Maybe their
Fade are
Fade.
pushing up. Oh, the wall bang
We've
from
got
our
a
Brimstone
wallbang
on the
from a
Fade on the enemy
blinded
team.
Brimstone.
Oh, but we see our.
It looks like we may not win the round.
Yeah, we're running low on time, and their Chamber just took out our Brimstone, and Phoenix took out our
Phoenix
Chamber.
Took our Chamber, correct.
That's okay. That's okay. I think our team is getting disorientated just a little bit, but
I think all will be well. A tactical timeout, maybe in the works.
oh, yeah, maybe they might if they lose this round, maybe on round 7 they might do it or for
Yeah, when it's 7-3.
yeah 7-3, mainly because although it's like 3 points above, I think they have a chance of just like still continuing just a little bit longer to see what happens.
Absolutely they do, and it looks like this is a save from Team USM versus obviously a full buy from Rochester, but we've been seeing a lot of thrifties this game. So
Oh yeah,
I mean,
they're really good on saving money, both teams. They're trying to keep their econ up, both teams, because they know that weapons will help clutch.
will help. I think they know
rounds.
that they need to play together because, I mean, we've been seeing a lot of split pushes and a lot of default pushes, but this looks like they're all kind of playing together. Not necessarily all going one direction, but not splitting up and going all. like every direction.
As you can see, they're doing a 2-2-1 strat where they're keeping 2 people near A, 2 people near B, but not on site, and then 1 person on 1 site. Like, exactly. Now, this may be a scary
USM
push.
is pushing B, but it looks like they've got.
Race got
It
taken
looks like
out.
B is surrounded by Rochester.
Oh, yeah, and here we go. Their Chambers doing a cheeky flank through mid window. They just got to keep an eye out for that. Their Fade is sticking back in the corner. She's very terrified right now. But the rest of the enemy team, like, looks like they're Phoenix and Brimstone. They're probably going to start making their way through Garage and then do a flank and meet up with their Chamber. The KO and the Fade are going to push through mid. They're doing a sandwich. They sandwiched our team. That was a smart play, pushing from left, right, and flank. They caught our team off guard. That was actually pretty smart on the enemy
That was very
team.
smart from Rochester.
Wow, that's a good play.
And they
Maybe
picked
we
that
should
up, back up.
write that down on our notebooks too.
Put that in our playbook. We may be seeing a tactical timeout, but honestly, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Mika needs to notice, the IGL needs to notice that the strat that they just used was a sandwich. Like, literally, it kept them so included. Their KO came from left side of B, their Fade came from right side of B, and then Chamber, Brimstone, and Phoenix came from flank. They called that out at the same time. They push in at the same time. They need to be careful with that. If they're going to push B, they're always going to do that same strat. They got to keep an eye on mid.
A little bit better.
Oh, yeah. Our Rays got taken out by their Brimstone in, I believe, mid window.
Yes.
The
Rays
Phoenix,
got
and
a
I believe,
line.
their Phoenix took out
One
our
more
Brimstone.
kill from the enemy team.
Their Chambers watching A long, and their Fade is staying on site, while Brimstone stays on site as well, but their Phoenix stays near Garage window. KO's also staying on site.
Looks like they're
They have-
somewhat reverting to their tactics that were used at the beginning of the game where they managed to get the spike down.
Yeah. They're keeping 1 person on each site, is from what I've seen, or close to one
Team
to each
USA.
site. No, the enemy team, because they had like a 1-1. 1-2,
Yeah.
so 1-1-2, but like one of them was holding like C Chamber and their Phoenix and Chamber were holding like off-site point,
Right.
but they had 1 person on each site.
Yeah, and Team USM was going back into that split push that seemed to get the spike down just about every round, but now it looks like they're all pushing through the wall.
They are Fade dogging inside Garage. Now we see 3 of them near C.
Pushing to B. This is actually
Yes. Now see the Chamber's doing the same
Interesting
strat
play.
again. Same shot. Oh,
gotta kill.
there goes our Chamber, but
Yeah, we have Riot
Houston
getting a
Riot
trade.
took out their KO. Nice, good trade. Nice, good takeout
Good,
on the
good.
Chamber, but our KO gets taken out by their Brimstone. Yeah,
Another
NT.
round for USM.
So this is gonna be the last round before the swap. So we're gonna be
Looks
playing
like
defense
everybody's
next
full
round.
buying.
Oh yeah, everybody's full buying, going all out, seeing what we can do on this very wide scoreboard right now. Let's see.
Looking at our top frags have relatively the same. I mean, the scoreboard's looking really even. It's just, I think, a difference in how they play.
Yeah, because like I said, the strats, they're really catching our team off guard. We're playing more like I did call out earlier, to take up space, to not give up point.
We've got their chamber killing our KO.
Okay, they're all quickly rotating towards A, but keeping the KO near C just in case we move towards C.
Just in case there's a rotate, we have a.
Yes. But as you can see, he's slowly pushing kind of towards through Garage, but he's just wandering around over there at C. They're sticking near their spawn just in case we do make a rotation. That way they can instantly start moving. That's pretty smart. Their Phoenix is heading over to meet the KO, but he goes back. Our Chamber gets taken out by their Brimstone. Fade is taking out their Brimstone, and now we're slowly rotating.
Saw from US and Yumiko for
Oh yeah, most definitely. That was really nice. We see our Rays
getting a
slowly
rotate.
backing out just to make sure she doesn't get picked off though.
It's looking like a rotate towards C from USM.
Oh, but they're making a push towards B. Now they gotta be careful with this because, like I said, the strat that they've been using, one of them is flanking, and he took his eye off that door.
The timing there.
Yeah.
The second he turned away was the second.
Phoenix taking out both
We've got a
our
blind.
teammates.
We've got 10 bullets from T4.
He's very scared right now. Yeah, there's so much you could do, but it's okay. It happens. It happens.
It does happen.
All they gotta do is take a deep breath and just
Hey, but we're at 9-3, which means
9-3, yeah,
9-3 curse.
9-3 curse, literally. Yeah, we can make a comeback. Defense,
Of course,
hopefully
we switch
defense will go
sides.
differently this time. I
Got
wish.
Pico inspecting his pistol. Wisest play I've seen. Looks like our Raze is going to be holding C.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, do you have any expectations for this half of the match?
Just very good holds. I want them to hold points, but also rotate as quickly as possible. Because if they do the same thing that the enemy team was doing at first,
Oh
because
wow, this is looking like a full push to A.
yeah, okay, they should definitely
Like,
instantly start rotating. We
fully
see our
to A.
Race slowly pushing up to
We're seeing 4
through
pushing
garage.
through main and 1 through sewers.
But our Race kind of hesitated to even move from there. Nice. Our KO took out their Brimstone, but their Fate took out our Chamber. Nice. Here we go. We got
Got a
another
kill
kill
from
from our
T4.
Brimstone. Nice. That's great. That's great. They're planning though. They got the plan off, but it's a 3v3 right now.
Is hopefully soon to be.
Oh, the dog blinded our Brimstone,
he
and he got
pushed
taken
back.
out. Nice. We got another
Got a kill
kill, but it was a
from Pico.
trade.
But it's
It's a
Looking
1v2,
really
but it's okay.
unfortunate.
Their KO's probably
Their
gonna
KO
their
is looking like he's
KO
got a
blinded, yep. Nice try, nice try. It's okay.
unfortunately
We did get good picks, but it was just,
blinded.
I believe our Rays kind of like hesitated to push through the flank and instead just went back towards spawn, and that's what took a little bit for her to get there, but that's okay
right.
because they might anticipate that too. So it was a decent call on the Rays' part to just rotate through spawn.
I think they got a little bit panicky, but I definitely do still think that they can bring it back.
Oh yeah.
It looks like we're 5 stacking garage,
Oh wow.
which I mean on a save round is not the worst idea. You do want to play together so that with all of your small low damage weapons.
Oh, they hear the call out.
Looks
They're
like they heard
pushing
it to
through
C, yep.
flank on C long, but they're instantly the enemy team is instantly making their way towards C. Their
Got a
KO
double
taking
kill
out
from their
2
KO.
of our players, but that's okay. And their Fate taking out our Chamber, and they're the Chamber taking out our KO. Now they're blinded. Now our Brimstone's kind of confused. He's kind of by
Looks like
himself,
Chamber-
and he got dogged.
That's-
Yeah, that's a nice try on our
That's a
team.
nice
It's
try
okay.
from-
It was just save round. It's okay. Yeah.
A save round that provides for a full round while it looks like the other team may be bonusing, or maybe at least attempting to bonus. Yeah, it's looking like the other team is keeping their Spectres and Stingers and Bulldog.
Nice.
Does look like there's 1 Guardian and 1 Ghost.
All right, so it looks like we have our Fade looking at A long at the moment, and then the rest of our team is, one of them is on C, Brimstone's in garage, and then Chamber and KO are on B site, holding that point. Kind of like what the
Looking
enemy
a
team was
split
doing.
mid push, potentially to B, potentially to C.
Yeah, because they're doing a 1-2-1 strat right now with Brim just looking at garage, so. But he's slowly making his way towards C, but it looks like the enemy team is trying to figure out what to do right now. They're probably going to go push A long and A sewers. They're going to split between those 2 routes. Never mind, they're pushing straight
Looks like
through
they're
A
all
long.
pushing through A long.
Yeah, if our Fate had been kind of near the area, she should have called it out. They took the point, but that's okay. We're waiting on retake.
Great idea for retake.
Yeah.
Waiting
And this is a
until
great
the
chance to
entire team
use-
Gets together.
This is a great chance to use all our util as well. That way we can shut them down and just make use of our abilities on our,
The
on our
smoke
team.
goes down, so they may be pushing.
Nice, good
Got a
wall
kill
bang
from
from
Tazbot.
Tazbot on their KO.
Got 1 more main.
Oh, that was That was a
Unfortunately,
weird
he got
play on
sandwiched
our.
in between a few play.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good takeout on their Phoenix.
Mika's got 7 bullets. And he decides to
Uh-oh.
take his vector.
So huge.
She's shooting out
The
there.
minute she took her eyes off of
Yeah.
that
If she had
brimstone.
waited just a little bit longer, it's just the timing. That's what's catching them off guard. It's just the timing, just by a slight minute or second. My bad.
Just really unfortunate because you can't give yourself too much time looking in one place, especially if you know that there's players behind you.
Yeah, because you could have sandwiched her easily, which was gonna happen regardless.
Right.
But nice, we
We've got
finally
a
caught a
tactical
timeout, I believe. Yeah. So this will slow down their momentum, but this could go either way. We could make a slight comeback, or make it to a comeback, or they might just win this round. But hopefully, we can figure out what to do, make out a good strategy, and just
Right.
full
Come
on
up
just
with
come back.
something.
Yeah.
Right. Better ideas for retake, holding sight.
And this is just the first
winning
game.
rounds.
This
Of
is
course,
just the
there's
first game.
2 more after this one.
2 more, yeah.
Anything could happen.
We had a good momentum in the very beginning of the game, but I believe just the strats that they were using with when they would go to B, just getting sandwiched. That was pretty smart on Rochester, New York. But also the
Right.
strats that we would use on C long was kind of us throwing a little bit, because
I
if
think so as
it
well.
if it doesn't work twice, why would you do it a third time?
A third time.
It makes no sense. Don't do that, you know? Now, it may work on some like other teams, but you just got to be careful with that. You can't just use the same
Lower
strat.
level teams
Yeah,
maybe, but
you can't be
I
using
mean-
the same strats like that, or else unless you use that one strat, you know, in the first couple of rounds, and then later on do it again, and that'll catch them off guard.
Right.
But you can't just keep doing it. Yeah.
Like several times in a row.
That's just free wins, and our brimstone just took out their brimstone took out our brimstone.
brimstone.
Sorry.
Looks like Kiko is.
Raze is
holding
looking at the garage, yeah,
with the
they're-
stinger, and
Fade
it
and
looks like
KO
our
coming
Fade
into-
is pulling in.
Fade and KO pushing in on our raise, just to back her up. But it seems like they're all going C long.
Yeah,
If our
looks like
Fade
they're
could just
pushing C
please
long,
turn
we've just
around
got
and just
one.
make sure she calls it
We
out.
just got one
Nice.
near garage, but we've got looks like our Fade is on C.
She got blinded and was taken out by their Phoenix. Enemy team is dominating garage and C point, and we were fully
That
taken
is-
out. That's the first game of this.
In the first loss,
Yeah.
but I mean, I have hopes for future games.
Yeah. So yeah, like touching on what was going on. Yeah, I think just doing the same strat back to back almost, and knowing that it's not going to work the second time
Right.
after the second time.
Doing the
Don't
same
do
thing
it.
over and over again,
Yeah,
expecting
you
different
can't.
results.
You can't do that, especially on high elo against high elo teams. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna work.
Doesn't quite work like that.
Yeah. But I mean, they were trying to switch up the strats. They were trying to figure out what to do. Like, I heard Taz over there saying, "Okay, do we got a plan? What do we do? How do we fix this?" Like, it was just.
Right.
It
But we did a few times catch them doing the same thing that didn't work again, but not just with that C long push, also with B.
Yeah.
But they did modify their hold on B site so that they were able to more effectively hold
take it, yeah, and to get up more than
but
just like
they
3
didn't
picks.
manage to keep it.
Yeah, it was just the strats that the enemy team was using. Like I said, the sandwich,
Right.
one person coming from each side on site, and then 3 or 2 people coming in from like the flank. That really caught them off guard because they would just get instantly taken out. And so
Right.
it was just, it's okay though, because this was just the first game.
The first
They got the
game,
jitters
they got
out, and
2
now
more.
they're eventually gonna. We're gonna see how they're gonna play these next 2 matches. Hopefully, we can secure a win on one of these matches, or maybe just win both. You just gotta get the jitters out. They seem like they're nervous, but they got it. I believe
They
in them.
definitely do seem nervous, but regardless of the outcome, I mean, they're doing really well.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
They may not be winning the game or the rounds, but they look like they're doing their best. They're at least attempting to hold. What kind of team comp do you think we can expect to see on Ascent? I'm willing to bet there's going to be a Sova.
Oh yeah, Sova's really good on this map. I feel like we might end up having another chamber on our team.
Of course, I'm thinking Chamber Sova, given possibly
Raze, maybe.
Yeah, I want to
Or
see
it
an
could be a
Omen.
Jet.
Yeah, a Jet.
Probably
Jet's
an
really good on
Omen.
the scent.
Omen, maybe Brim, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking possibly a Killjoy or some other Sentinel.
Yeah, I think we just need to have like, I don't know how to explain it, but we need to process our strats a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I feel like it's important to, one, mix up the strats and just catch them off guards. That way you won't be doing the same thing every round. Or just be more flexible. Like, they're really good at, our team is really good at holding back and just being like, okay, maybe we fake this route and then, you know, rotate instantly. Or just take their time trying to decide on what to do. But I feel like that should be already decided before the round starts. That way they don't take too much time on, like, staying in spawn and like kind of moving back and forth in the back.
Figuring out who's going where.
Yeah, exactly.
What exactly the plan is.
Yeah.
I fully agree with that. I think a lot of that does need to be fleshed out
Oh yeah.
before the final moments, before the round begins.
Sorry, that's the league team in the back. If you hear
That
them.
caught me really off guard. Actually.
Yeah. Oh, they were yelling earlier too. Yeah.
So I'm not sure what we can expect from Rochester, but it does. I mean, if the team comps were fairly consistent on Haven, I'm willing to bet that they're going to be pretty consistent on Ascent as well. So I'm thinking we're going to have possibly Sova, KO, Chamber, Killjoy maybe on both teams, and then Controller. Possibly a difference, maybe Omen and Brim, and maybe different duelists.
I could see someone playing a stage on this map. The walls are really good for this map.
I could see someone playing a stage in this map, but in pro gameplay, I've been seeing Sage have a pretty low pick rate.
Yeah.
I do think she's valid on this map. I'm just not sure if
That they'll choose her or
either team will be willing to choose Sage.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a stage just for the walls, honestly.
Yeah.
Just for the walls, because
I know she has a really, really good wall for Cat that catches. You have to break 3 blocks to get into tree, which is really great. And there's one more where you've got to break 2 to get onto bricks. Lane.
yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It takes a moment because you got to remember like the areas and everything. Nice. Oh,
League is winning their game right now, which is
that's great. That's great.
This is amazing, actually.
Yeah,
I believe the first league match we lost
Very badly.
very, very badly.
It's very quick.
But
Very quick
it looks
game.
like they're winning now, which is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Looks like
Oh, now we're starting
seriously
the
a set
next
match.
game. Okay, without any delay. Oh, here we go. Call the Omen. Let's go.
All right.
And it's his main too. It's his comfort
okay.
character, so I'm
So
really
we're
excited to see
looking
this.
at a Sova for Rochester, but a Fade instead of Sova for USM. Ooh.
USM Ride
If
is
we're looking at the
also.
Rochester team, it looks like they're trying to decide who gets to play Sova, which is.
Wow.
I'm not sure the right time to be doing that.
Yeah. I like how we're sticking with the KO still, but we're also sticking with the chamber.
We have our KO, KJ, controller, Omen, Chamber.
No duelist on our team. Interesting.
Looks like Rochester doesn't seem to have any idea who they're playing.
I think they're just trying to decide what would be best in terms of defending right now because we've seen them do really well on defense, especially on the last map. But it looks like we got to lock in on the enemy team with Jet and their Sky. Nice.
So we've
And
got
their
a
chamber.
duelist, Sentinel,
Fade.
double initiator, and it looks like their other player is going to go Omen for smoke or Brim.
Oh, he went Brim. Nice. Okay. Last
So
minute,
there was
second
some
switch.
flip-flop between the controllers as predicted.
Nice. It looks like we're gonna have a stronghold on points with our KJ on our team.
Killjoy.
Yeah. We got Riot as well, just to shut them down, and we got our
Riot
Omen.
KO
Nice.
again.
Lock in everything. Nice.
Here we have Taz playing controller, which was
And it looks like Hen is playing Fade again, the same Fade from last game on the enemy team. And it looks like T's actually playing Fade this match.
our. It looks like we've got Kiko on chamber, which is what I believe we predicted. For
Yeah,
Haven.
yeah. last match our fade was Mika.
Mika.
Yeah. And T was playing, I believe,
Brimstone.
Brimstone. Yeah.
And then we so we're looking at only Riot playing not just the same agent but the same role. It looks like the rest of the team has switched like entirely different agent roles.
Oh yeah. Most of these switches are actually their comfort characters. Like Tazbot's comfort characters, Omen, and then Kiko is Chambers.
I know he's good at Omen. I'm not sure if he enjoys playing Omen.
Even though he mains him like he's really good at Omen, but
Great
yeah,
at Omen. I'm not sure he likes playing.
He's kind of like Riot when he's just staring at the screen all depressed, but like he's the nicest guy ever. He's so serious. I feel like it's the same thing for him when he plays Omen.
Mika setting up a bot to check flank.
Nice, we got a lineup with KO's knife. Oh. They got their location
I think
revealed.
They were all caught by that.
Yeah.
I know it looks like T was not.
Okay, we see a hard push towards A, but they only have the Jet and the Fade on A side, and then the Brimstone is kind of watching your tree. Chambers in their spawn still deciding whether or not, or just to be ready just in case they call out to start rotating towards a certain site. And of course the Sky is just staying on B.
Got an anchor on B,
Yeah.
which is not a bad play. Looks like we have somebody.
Okay, the Chambers
swing
pushing
through
mid, past Fish Market. He's kind of peeking a little bit. Now he's pushing towards.
Peeking it, but not quite making any moves just yet.
And neither team has made any like very like serious moves towards each other. But we can see our KO took some damage earlier, so we just gotta be really careful with that. Our Omen and Chamber are both looking through mid right now, peeking together.
Which is a good play. However, none of the enemy teams seems to be mid.
Yeah, the Chamber is kind of peeking mid actually a little bit through
B,
market.
And then we've got 3 holding different.
Okay, they can take out. Oh, nice. Oh, their Brimstone
got
taking
2
out
on us.
2 of our teammates. Their Fade took out our KO. And that's a whole team
is really
elimination.
unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
We did quite a bit of damage to their Fade and Jet, but it just wasn't enough.
Okay, see,
The
we're
other
all.
team seems to be buying guns that we can't afford.
Also, they're forcing basically. Okay. So wait, it
Looks
looks
like a full save from Team USM.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be pushing from I believe B, but heading straight to mid. We're just gonna keep 2 people probably watching their flank while they go towards mid. Hopefully they don't get sandwiched. And the Chambers looking at mid, and he took out 2 of them with 1 shot, getting our Chamber through a wall. The Sky's deciding on the enemy team. She's trying to decide if she wants to flank it. She's slowly making her way around, but our team is pushing through market. Chamber and Fade are there, while their Jet and Brimstone flank from behind and take the rest of our team out. That was a full-on team wipe, no damage except a little bit on the Chamber on the enemy team, but that was just not it right there.
No.
That Chamber on the enemy team did get super lucky with that double kill though. That was nasty.
It was good, but I'm not sure it was intentional.
Yeah, it was probably an accident, but he was like, oh,
Yeah.
oops.
But if it works, it works.
Hey, it works, it works. And that just gave them the upper hand on our team, and they just couldn't come back from that after that. So we see our USM Riot having a lineup with his KO knife, and he spots the Sky, so they know she's alone. They could have pushed that out, but Chambers trying to decide if he wants to push through Fish Market, which he is.
Smoke down to keep him off.
Their Brimstone is keeping an eye on mid area, looking through trees, and Jet is kind of in trees as well, and Fade is in the back of A. Our team is slowly making their way through, I believe, what's that little location they're on right now? I forgot the name of it. Main? Okay, yeah, they're slowly pushing through Main. The only 2 people on there is Sky and Chamber, but the rest of the team is making their way out. Chamber takes out 2 of our teammates.
Boat, not boathouse, but the canoe.
Canoe, yeah. T taking out their Fade. The Chamber's almost dead on their team. Now no one's flanking from the enemy team, but they know they're pushing up. Nice, Taz took out their Chamber, but Brim took out both of them.
Brim killed our Fade through the smoke, which is extremely unfortunate.
So this is a little bumpy start for Team USM. But as long as we just, like I say, as long as we get the jitters out a little bit more, I think we should be fine. I think attack is kind of weird.
It's looking like their fade, like our fade, perhaps, or rather, isn't entirely comfortable on fade.
Yeah, he seems a little bit insecure with Fade, just a little bit, but that's okay.
And the haunts don't seem to be like extremely planned.
Chamber called out most on the enemy team. Probably called out that there's 3 of our teammates on B, but he's keeping an eye on B as well. And our Chamber's holding out an angle near the entrance that leads into main B. Our Omen and I believe that's our KJ pushing the trees, but Brimstone is holding that angle, so they got to be really careful because he's crouching. Jett is making his way towards Brimstone, and Sky is making a flank towards B long. So he's probably going to catch 3 of our teammates now. But our Chamber kept an eye on that and took out their Sky. Nice. Now our Fade has to be really careful because that Chamber's literally staring down like that hallway. Fade is kind of trying to, on their enemy team, kind of trying to decide whether or not to move out of B, but they're probably telling her to stay there. Chamber is staying in Fish Market while the rest of our team is pushing back. He teleported towards their spawn, but Brimstone and Jett are pushing hard in mid, and they're catching our team off guard, taking out KO, Chamber, and KJ. Our last player is Omen. He's really scared. He's the only one with bomb.
Has not only a full buy, but an op, while our team is working with sheriffs.
Jett is slowly making away from the flank. As long as he teleports to, he's teleporting to A.
All
Good.
the way to A.
Good play on his part. They're making quickly rotating towards him. He's got to be really careful at this point if he's trying to clutch this up. He only has a sheriff as well, so let's see how this goes.
3 going heaven and 1 trying to push through tree or push through main, actually.
Whoa. It looks like our Omen kind of freaked out just a little bit, but that's okay. So far, it's 4-0 with Rochester in the lead at the moment. That was a valiant push on our team, though, towards mid, but they have to be more careful with that.
Especially with the weapon differences.
Yeah, especially because they only have, like, pistols and stuff?
Yeah, our team had sheriffs, while the other team had vandals, phantoms, and even an operator.
Wow.
It's not the wisest way to push through mid.
Yeah.
Especially since it's so.
Yeah, that Chamber's holding down that mid
so
area
open.
the entire time. Every time he sees like 2 people, he teleports instantly towards
And it
the
looks
spawn.
like their Chamber and Jett both have ultis rounds.
Looks like 3 of them are staying near A with the Chamber and Sky staying in B, and Chamber takes out our Fade, but he teleports out as well, leaving the Sky by herself, and she blinded, but our Chamber teleports, leaving Sky to be domed by our KO. We have 3 of our teammates in main, B main, but Omen is in the back of A, slowly making his way over there, while the Fade and the Brimstone is staying in trees. Fade is in the in Haven of A. Chamber and Jett are slowly making their way over there just to make sure no one's on our team is there. Our team is slowly making their way towards trees. The Brimstone's going to be there. They should definitely know that he's there always.
He just dropped down, so it looks like he may be swinging out.
Nice, good trade on our team. Fade, she's making her way towards tree, and she breaks the window, but she does not get the kill on our KJ. KJ's going to start planting, and Fade is going to be in Haven. Our Omen providing some cover for our KJ while she plants, and Jett is also following up on the Fade on the enemy team. Chamber is slowly making his way through there as well. He's probably going to push through trees as well.
From Rochester Heaven.
All 3 of them are in Haven.
She got 1 kill.
She got 1 kill. That was a good trade at least. They're
Got him
defusing.
defusing, but
Houston Riot trying to look for the Chamber first before he goes after the Jett, but gets taken out by the Chamber on the enemy team.
which is unfortunate, but how it goes, I suppose. I definitely do think we can bring it back, but it is getting more and more grim.
The thing is, they're getting kills. It's just that they're getting outgunned. Like, not by like the gun difference, but more like they're just getting domed. You know, they're getting bodied. It's not that their plays are bad. Their plays are actually good.
And the enemy team seems to know what angles to hold more effectively than our team does.
Yeah. It's not about like how our team is playing though. Like they're doing really good. At least they're getting a plant off. But the thing is,
getting a plant off and
yeah.
holding it or
The thing is though, it's just the headshots that are really winning for the enemy team. Okay, nice, good kill on the Brimstone, but the chamber takes out our chamber, but KO takes out their chamber, taking out the op completely from the enemy team. It's a 2v2 now, 1v1, Omen having the bomb. He's teleporting towards tree, but Fade is to his right. He better take out his knife. And gets taken out by the Fade.
it looks like both Fade and Omen got a little scared seeing that happen.
Yeah, because she didn't know he was going to run through there.
Panicked right there.
And here's the thing, I always get yelled at by Misha every time I have my knife out. And look at them, they're taking the knife out. Having your gun out saves your life. No matter how slow you walk with your gun, it saves your life. And it looks like from the enemy team over here, they're getting an Odin from their Brimstone.
Interesting. Extremely interesting.
Oh yeah. I feel like at this point he's trolling.
I'm not even sure if they're taking this seriously anymore.
This guy's dogging, but she canceled it because she heard the footsteps. Chamber pushing in through Market in the sky in the back corner of the boats, but RKO getting down, and then our Fade, and I believe our KJ getting taken out instantly. RKO's about to die out, and he did. Chamber and Omen are by themselves. The whole enemy team is pushing on B. I'm sorry. Oh, this guy trying to knife our chamber, but getting shot in the body.
They are definitely not taking it seriously anymore.
USM.
Honestly, I think they might be trying to mess with the mental of the USM team.
Yeah, just to make them play more.
I think it's working. Honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of throwing our team off. Yeah,
I think our team is getting a little demotivated having the other team actually troll during a match.
Yeah. Not only that, it's a 7-0 at the moment. They haven't gotten at least one round, and that's very scary to say.
It is scary.
No, they know that 3 of them are always going to be at A. They just have to be more aggressive by pushing Sky and Chamber. Although Chamber may have an ult, if they can just fire squad them, they can easily take out the Sky and the Chamber. But as you see, they're already rotating. Yeah, the Jet and the Fade are slowly pushing towards our spawn, maybe pushing through mid. And we took out their Brim. Nice. A whole enemy team getting wiped out. But here's the thing. Here, this is what I'm saying. They know how they're playing. They know what the positioning is right now.
Right, and we've got to try to fix that now.
Yep.
To maybe break up. I'm honestly a little disappointed, but I don't think it's impossible to bring it back. I think with a little more assertiveness, I guess is the word I'm looking for in their gameplay. I think they can get more plants down, hold site, but they seem to be playing scared, which is not typical from USM Team Gold.
Yeah, I'm usually used to watching them run it down.
And
like, get kills. Yeah.
When they're doing it and how they're doing it, but it looks like here they're just not playing the way that they usually do.
I think they're just a little bit intimidated at the moment. And like I said, like they know how they're playing. They know the positioning of the enemy team now. They just need to fire squad the crap out of the Chamber and the Sky. They're always right there.
The Rochester team is always holding the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless they might switch it up. Yeah, see? Same play. Now the Sky. Yeah, their Sky's going with the rest of the enemy team over there on A. But the Chamber is literally by himself, and Chamber pinging, I think.
Looks like they're leaving B kind of open. This is
they're kind of
like
just
a good round for USM, surprisingly, before the round even starts.
Yeah, kind of just giving it to them, but I feel like they're so confident that.
I've seen the retake from Rochester.
I feel like they're just confident and like letting us have the point, but just retaking it. Like you see here, they're pushing through.
Pushing through mid, and they're gonna get a nasty flame.
Yeah, and they're scared. Our Omen's on site. Okay, now as we see, the Jet and the Chamber are flanking while the Fade and Brimstone and Sky are pushing through Market, leaving our Fade by herself. She might get taken out from the flank. KO, Chamber, KJ, and Omen on site. Our Fade got taken out by the Chamber, and then the Jet knifed Riot, but we got their Jet out the way.
And we have our spike down.
Yeah, Chamber took out our
They know
Chamber.
where our players are.
Yeah. Nice, the Sky getting taken out, but KJ, yep, Mika just getting taken out by the Brim. Like I said, the reason why they get that to us is because they're just confident on the retake. That's
They have been doing, they have been playing really well together with their retakes. They've been waiting to push until everyone is there. It's a 9-0 right now.
I believe the Sky's going back to B as along with the Chamber. Now, our team is heading straight to A.
One looking cat and then two holding A. It looks like Jet's gonna peek right out into A main.
You know where the Jet is? She's just chilling there. But the
To slow their push.
The Brimstone is staying in trees, just keeping an eye on that. The Sky is flanking from their spawn, rotating from their spawn to A, meaning Fade and Haven, I believe, or near Haven.
USM is rotating rather.
Oh yeah. Now they got the Chamber and Brimstone in mid, and him taking out 3 of our team.
Brimstone's Odin is just obliterating the mid push.
As we can tell, as we can see right here, USM Riot is keeping an eye on that corner right there to see if the Brimstone's gonna push. He's slowly making his way with the Odin, but he's just hiding in the corner right there. And Brimstone getting taken out by, oh, he picked it up. He picked up the Odin, but he gets taken out by the Jet with the Vandal, and yeah, Fade couldn't see anything. Yeah, he was just couldn't see anything at that point.
Or here.
Yeah. USM Kiko in the back saying, I want to win. Yeah, valid.
Yeah, we want to see you win too, buddy.
Okay, I see we got a 2-3 split push from our team. Looks like our Omen, KO, and I believe KJ are pushing towards A, maybe cutting through B. And we got our Chamber and Fade heading towards B. Did I say that backwards? Did I say that B twice? I'm so sorry if I did.
But I'm not.
Sorry. Okay, so yeah, KO, KJ, and KO, and Omen, my bad, are pushing through mid. Brimstone's keeping an eye on that, but Chamber takes out the Brimstone that's watching trees always.
And we've got damage on the other team as well.
Yep, and they know where the Jet and Fade are right now because they're flanking, and Omen's just keeping an eye on that. Now Chamber, oh, Chamber getting taken out, and Sky getting taken out. Now they're just gonna keep an eye on that flank because that Jet is gonna push through there.
We've got
Jet took out our Chamber from flank.
signaling that somebody's coming from behind.
Fade is slowly making her way towards mid fish markets. She's just waiting on her Jet, but they're both going together.
Rochester players are
Yep.
playing from mid.
Oh, actually, they're doing the flank from B. Yeah, through main. Yeah. Now we're holding sight. Kay just got her stuff down, her util down, so they're just waiting for them to get on.
Different angles.
Yep.
I believe T saw both players come from main.
Now here's the thing, they don't even have to peek them. They can just. Oh, nice takeout on both. Nice.
Riot missed one hit
Finally.
kills from Riot.
Nice. That's 10-1. We're slowly bringing. We got one. Like let's not say bring it back, but let's say we're getting there. We're gonna get there.
Reeling it back in.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. We stopped their momentum, so now we just gotta wait and see what we can do. Now we got our Omen. Probably gonna teleport. I don't know where he's gonna teleport. He's just sitting there. But it looks like our Fade is gonna go meet him while our KJ, KO, and Chamber head towards B main. Like I said, they just.
Looks like this is going to be another push through mid.
Oh yeah, and like I said, they did exactly what I said earlier, where they pushed the Sky and Chamber and they took both of them out together.
Right.
Nice. I mean, not nice. Sorry, I thought the Chamber got clapped, but he teleported, so I was like, nice. Nice. Our Omen taking out their Jet, which is really good. Our KJ is slowly rotating toward from flank. from our spawn towards A to meet up with the Fade and Omen. Chamber's just staying in mid right now. He's trying to make sure he doesn't get taken out by the Brimstone, Chamber, or Sky, but Sky and Chamber are just staying near B just in case we rotate. Our team is slowly making their way through mid, but Brimstone is slowly making his way out of trees. He's kind of holding an angle of the doorway right there to make sure no one goes through there and just gets an easy pick. But it looks like our Chamber and their Brimstone are just, sitting there. Fade is staying on A just in case we start going there. Oh, looks like Brimstone knows where our Chamber is. He's slowly making his way back.
Chamber, but Fade, I don't think he saw our Chamber.
Huh. Oh, that's an ult. Nice. Okay. Okay. Nice. So the whole enemy team started rotating.
I mean, Brim didn't get any kills with that ult, but he did manage to break the chamber. Managed to break the Killjoys.
Looks like Taz got taken out in mid because Sky was watching that fish market.
Get the plant on.
Chamber taking out their Sky in their spawn. Oh, just a little off. Yeah, wow. Just by, they had time. They didn't have time at that point, but
Yeah.
that sucks.
She did do her best to get on site and plant that in time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
But that was a good rotate
it
though.
wasn't on her side.
That was a good rotate. And then our Chamber was in their spawn, taking them, took one of them out.
We've switched sides, so we're back to evenly matched guns, which is promising.
Looks like the scoreboard is very, very unbalanced right now with our team not doing so hot with only Kiko with 7 kills and the rest of them just equal 4 kills.
And nobody on the USM team is positive.
Yeah. Just straight deaths, but it's okay, it's okay. The whole enemy team is pushing towards B. Looks like our KJ is getting caught off guard right now, Chamber as well. And our KJ and Chamber get taken out both at the same time.
But we've got damage on their Sky.
Oh yeah, they're very low.
Jet and
Yeah.
Chamber, so
If our
this isn't unpromising.
KO doesn't have any util to even throw a grenade to do some damage at them, that's okay as long as we can spray them down. Nice, we got it.
One.
Oh, nice takeout on their Brimstone. Our Omen got taken out by their Chamber, but that's okay. The Sky's right there. Oh, nice dink on the head. Nice. Now, if he can just spray down that jet. Nah. Nope. They were super low. Look at their health. Wow.
That's okay. It was a good try from USM.
Yeah.
We're looking at a 12-1 right now, so if USM doesn't win this round, that is game.
And like I said, the enemy team is doing what I was calling out. Since there was only 2 people on B side, which was our KJ and Chamber, the whole enemy team just bomb rushed B and took both of them out and took point.
Right. Which is
That's what we should have done.
should have seen from USM.
Exactly. And they didn't see that like once or twice. They saw that almost like for 5 rounds straight
In a row.
in a row.
It looks like they're pushing B again.
Yeah, the whole enemy team's pushing B, but now we have more than just 2 people on site. Our KJ getting taken out, but our Kiko taken out, Jet, but also getting taken out by the Sky. Omen getting taken out by the Chamber on our on the enemy team. Riot missing. No, it's just a spread that messed him up, but he got taken out by the Sky. And last but not least, that's game with Fade getting taken out by their, I believe, Chamber. Okay.
All right. I think that was disappointing to say the least.
It was just rough. It was really rough. As we can see here.
The scoreboard is extremely polarized.
I think so what we see here is the Chamber, Brim, Jet, and Sky at the very top of the whole leaderboard with our whole team.
We're not going to do a pregame show or anything. We're going to go to the league game that's coming up.
Okay.
Guess that?
You guys can.
Oh, it was a best of 3,
Oh,
and they've already
so we're
lost
done?
2, so there is no third game.
So we're done. Very sad. All right, so if we had won that, we would have played another game. But sadly, that's
Sadly,
pretty
best of
much
three, two to
to
win.
yeah. But sadly, we got 0. Yeah, 0. But that's a very sad outcome. But hopefully next time we can just learn from these mistakes and learn that if they're doing the same thing,
I mean, I think looking
change it
back
up.
at this game, Team USM will definitely be able to see places to improve. I think there's definitely plenty of places just based on this game alone where they can improve. And honestly, I think Team Gold will be able to take criticisms from this game and implement it into future games too.
Oh yeah, not only that, it's just it's a bad habit of doing the same thing over and over again.
Never again, and expecting something
To
different
happen. No, but yeah, because the enemy team read them like a book. They did the same strats, and our team was just scared.
Because our team never changed the way that they were responding to what
Yeah.
the enemy team was doing,
Yeah.
which I think is something that we can work on.
Yeah. But like on the first game though, the kills and everything were decently equal though. That's what I like, because we were getting kills on that first game, but it was just the strats that were kind of off at the moment. In the second game, I think it was just more of head placements with the sights and just trying to land those shots. But
Lining
sad,
up shots and
yeah.
figuring out, exactly what everyone's doing, because it didn't change.
Yeah. But I mean
It's really
that's
unfortunate that we didn't notice it, but I think in the future, that'll be something that they'll be able to improve on.
yeah. And like Mika always says to Team Black, take up space.
And it's
Take up
only up
space.
from here. I mean,
Yeah. If you're with
it's
your
a
whole
loss,
team.
only up.
Yeah, if you're with your whole team, bomb rush, take up space. If there's two people there, like Mika's always said, take up space on site, always. Do not be scared to push.
Right.
And sadly, preach what you say. Yeah,
scared to
do
push,
do
scared
what
to
you
take
preach or
sides.
however you say it. It's just
Face the enemy.
yeah.
But it
But yeah.
looks like we are switching over to the league match.
Yes. So far, there's good news over there at least, and they're winning so far. They're doing great.
They lost
Oh,
their
the first map. Okay, wow.
but it's looking better.
It's looking better. Yeah, they're slowly making their way there. But hopefully we hear more good news from the league team and see how they do.
All right. And this is USM Cal
And USM, should I say my
I think you should just say Kelvin.
USM Kelvin? Yeah.
All right.
All right, thank you.